Now, finding a company to buy here in South Africa during this economic condition, it's quite difficult, or it's a bit tough. I mean, yesterday I was reading an article indicating that the inflows from investments, ladies and gents, have dropped coming to the country. But of course, some of the things that are led to this, or that are leading to this, is the elections, the outcomes of the elections. Though we know how the parties performed, but we have not seen a coalition as yet, meaning that we have not seen who will be ruling. Yes, we know that the ANC announced something last week that will involve all parties working together, but we still don't know how that will play through, or the official announcement of the parties that will be involved or that are going to form part of that coalition government, which is something that, of course, this is one of the things that is making some investors to be hesitant, especially the international investor, because how the ANC forms coalition, or how this plays out, has got an impact into, of course, the economy, or will have an impact into the economy. Now, last week, as I was doing some research, some digging into some of the stocks, both locally and internationally, I came across this company that currently has got a market cap of just over 1.5 billion, currently trading at 1 rand, I think, and 17 cents, or it traded around that price on Friday when the market closed. I mean, that company, ladies and gents, when I found out more on how they are doing financially, it got me really wanting to invest into that company immediately, because the share price of that company has been tanking. Like a year ago or 52 weeks ago, it was trading over 1 rand and 60 cents, and right now trades closer to 1 rand per share, which this in itself, ladies and gents, after looking at their financials, ladies and gents, it made me to want to invest into this company. The company that I'm talking about on this video, that I will be adding on my portfolio actually today when the market opened, is none other than Capital Appreciation. Capital Appreciation is a financial technology company that operates in South Africa, Asia, India, US, UK, so they are almost everywhere. Now, something that really made me to feel attracted onto this company, ladies and gents, is that recently, last week rather, they just reported their full year audited 2023 earnings, which on those earnings, ladies and gents, we saw them reporting an 83% increase on their headline earnings and 19% increase in revenue as compared to the year 2022, which is something that is pretty exciting, because right now, just as I've told you now, this company currently just have, or on Friday when the market closed, it had a market cap of around 1.53 billion rand. And something that makes it very interesting is that the revenues that they generated in 2023 were around 1.2 billion rand. Now, have a look at something here. Now, this makes us to see that the kind of revenues that CAPREC, or Capital Appreciation, is generating annually, it's almost the same as the current market cap, meaning it's almost the same as how the market values or are valuing CAPREC, which is something that, of course, this was the first thing that, of course, looked very interesting. And when you look into their profits after tax that almost double, it made me to be really excited, because 2022 profit after tax, or their net profits, are sitting around 92 million rand, and the net profit or profit after tax they reported for 2023 was around 171 million rand. So this is an almost a 100% increase year over year, which is something that when I read these guys, I was just so convinced that probably I should start, or I should definitely add this company to my portfolio. So as I've said, this company right now is currently trading just over 1 rand, and to get to see it performing like this amidst the current economic conditions makes me wonder the kind of performance that we'll see after the economy has stabilized. You know that right now in globally, not just our country, we've got issues of inflation, high interest rates, which makes it difficult for companies to flourish, especially with interest rates. You will know that companies, especially small, they need money to grow, and sometimes they are not able to go and take out their loans to grow their companies, which makes it difficult for them to grow. But when interest rates come down, it means that the environment for going to borrow money to grow businesses, it will be once again easier because the companies then now can go borrow money at a quite decent interest rate. So this company, KPREC or Capital Appreciation, ladies and gents, I like their financials because as it stands right now, even the total assets against total liabilities, ladies and gents, it's just so amazing, because when you divide their total assets against the total liability, you'll realize that you've got 5.65, which means that they've got 5 times or over 5 times more assets than their liabilities, which is something that is pretty exciting. I mean, when you look into their gross margin, you are looking at 47% and their net profit margin 14%. This, ladies and gents, shows you of the fact that this company is profitable, it's doing well. And like I said, the main highlight to me was the profit which they made after tax, which is that of almost 171 million rands, which is something that is pretty exciting, because the previous year they had reported just over 90 million rands of profit. So this company, I will be adding it to my portfolio. I think it will continue doing well, because if you look even on the revenue trend, you will realize that this is a company that revenue-wise, when you look into previous years, it has been on the surge. And this company, in the past 5 years, is the very first time that we are seeing its revenue going over 1 billion rands, which is something that is pretty interesting, because like I said, the market values this company as a 1.5 billion rands company, but this company is actually generating around 1.2 billion rands, which makes it a very interesting company to buy. This company currently has an ROI of around 9%, or just over 9%, or return on investment of around 9%, which is quite decent, quite good. And over and above all these things that I'm telling you about Capital Appreciation or KPREC, ladies and gents, this company pays out dividends. I think their dividend yield is currently just over 7%, meaning that they will pay you 7% of in total in a single year of what the stock is currently trading at. So since this stock is trading around 1 rand, the total dividends for the year, I think it's currently sitting at 10 cents, which it is a good dividend. It is something that over and above the returns that we might see coming from this company, it will still be paying you some good dividends. So I'm happy to be adding this company onto my portfolio. I think as a start, I will try to add somewhere between 5,000 to 10,000 rands today onto this company, because I believe that chances are very high that they will continue doing well. So as more updates or more news come up on this company, I will be giving you this company, because this is also a company that today, when the market opens, like I said, I'll be adding it to my portfolio because it's doing quite well. I mean, generating those kind of revenues and their net profits increasing by almost 100%, headline earnings increasing by 83%. I think that is something that makes me really like this company. And as I've said, looking at their revenue trends, you will notice that this company has been on an uptrend, which makes it very interesting to, of course, go and maybe have a look into this company also and see if you can invest. But of course, this is not financial advice. These are just my opinions. But I think Capital Appreciation is a very good company, because its revenues have been increasing, their profitability has been also increasing, which is something that, of course, that attracts investors into investing into their company. Otherwise, with all that, guys, I just thought I'd just give you this quick updates. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like button, comment and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click the notification bell that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop new content. Otherwise, that's all from me, and I wish you nothing but the best in your stock market investing journey, and God bless you all.